So electric vehicles are of course associated with taking energy from the grid, but in the future it will also be possible for electric cars to operate in a discharge mode and supply power back to the grid, essentially acting as really big giant battery packs for reserve energy. This ability is referred to as vehicle-to-grid or V2G, and it may be the most promising aspect of mass EV adoption. So outside of normal commutes to and from work, most drivers' cars sit in a parking space for the majority of their lifespan. And studies have shown that downtime could be as much as 95%. With battery electric vehicles, that time will be put to good use. And the opportunities are numerous. And the benefits for EV owners, electricity consumers, and utility operators are significant. Vehicle-to-grid technology could help amplify the benefit of renewable energy sources. As distributed energy storage, each EV will act as a storage unit for clean energy. EVs would store the excess energy generated by wind, solar, or geothermal and use that same energy at a later time instead of generating energy from non-renewable sources. These EVs can also act as a source of backup power. The loss of electricity as a result of extreme weather is the primary reason why consumers invest in backup generators. And larger commercial and residential buildings require backup generators for safety and to keep essential systems online during a blackout or a brownout. Electric vehicles could replace or complement those backup generators if the power were to go out. That's a meaningful extra layer of security. There are also financial rewards. So EV owners could even generate revenue from their vehicles by charging when the demand is low and selling it back to the grid when demand peaks. This could happen each day when residents return home and operate household appliances and would otherwise charge electric vehicles, or it can happen during extremes like heat waves when air conditioning is running at full blast and consuming a large amount of energy. A study by National Grid and engineering firm Ricardo indicates vehicle-to-grid could provide 600 to 8,000 pounds of income a year for EV owners in Britain. Finally, electric vehicles could operate like smart home thermostat programs, and they could help iron out network load curves by reducing load and shifting load to off-peak times. However, EVs use much more energy than air conditioners, and they do it all year round, so the total potential impact is much more significant. Additionally, feeding energy back to the grid from electric vehicles en masse could replace standby energy generation altogether, a process called valley filling. The overall benefit to all energy consumers from large-scale EV adoption and vehicle-to-grid technology is enormous. Homeowners will benefit from an additional backup power energy source and generate income from participating in energy markets. The impact of renewable energy sources could be amplified by storing and prioritizing the consumption of clean energy over non-renewables. And the stability of our energy grid could be reinforced from using EVs as distributed energy storage units. With the quickening adoption of electric vehicles, advances in load management technology, and the requirement for electric utilities to manage network load, vehicle-to-grid integration may be a lot closer than we think.